It's Divas That Care Radio. Stories, strategies, and ideas to inspire positive change. Welcome to Divas That Care, a network of women committed to making our world a better place for everyone. This is a global movement for women, by women, engaged in a collaborative effort to create a better world for future generations. To find out more about the movement, visit divasthatcare.com after the show. Right now, though, stay tuned for another jolt of inspiration.
Hello to all. Welcome to Divas That Care Network. I am Joyce Benning, and I will be your host for this invigorating, robust lifestyle show. Please check out our website, divasthatcare.com, and see all the amazing hosts and their women they are interviewing around the world. I am just overly excited today to have with me a returning diva, Joanne Routher, and she is going to speak about robust lifestyles. Oh, man, am I ever excited now. Joanne, could you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself today?
Hi, Joyce, and welcome, everyone. I'm super thrilled to be here on a returning call. I am more than honored to be here. I live in Ontario, Canada, and my practice is healing with horses as an equine assisted personal development practitioner, as well as I kind of did a little bit of my own tweaking in my personal branding that I was doing. And I bring in my spirituality as well as my empathic skills and gifts with all of this whenever I'm working with clients. So, yes, I work with horses, and I help individuals to uncover what it is that surfaces that needs to be released and transformed.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. You are doing so much. Oh, I love that.
Thank you.
Well, you are so welcome. Well, I was on your website. You have such a beautiful website.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You are so welcome. And it says, and you brought it up, you're an empathic, intuitive soul guide. Can you tell our listeners a little more explanation to what all that means and how you go about doing that?
Yes, I would love to share that. I am, actually, it's a gift. It's a gift that is beyond the five senses of human nature. I have discovered this in the last probably 10 years, but it's always been there. As an intuitive, that I receive messages that are omnipresent, omnisentient. I'll hear, I'll know, I'll sense things. That I was a child that welcomed these gifts, but I didn't know that they were gifts. I would just do things. I would just know things. And empathic is tied in with that I do have to be careful in how much information, feeling, emotions that I can pick up from others, because I can, without being protected to a certain point, get affected by other people's thoughts, emotions, and I can pick that up right away. So combining my intuitive gifts with the empathic abilities that I have is a heightened gift other than just the five senses as us humans do have. And I'm not the only one. I am just one of many that has these gifts. And I sometimes can predict things that are coming. And I don't know what and why I say, do, feel things. And I trust the divine. I trust the universe. And the horses, that's the biggest part in my life that they were introduced to me because they were all part of furthering my gifts, education, experiences that I didn't really know. But I knew, this is probably, over 10 years ago, there was something more to horses than riding them, lessons with them, competitions. It was deeper than that, to the point where I would feel them, that they knew that I had tapped into their gifts for humanity. And every time I was around horses, watching horses, videos in my certification courses, I would cry. And then I would be asked why. My answer is, I don't know. I just am. So all these emotions were fluttering, surfacing for a reason. So, that's kind of the short story of a long one.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is just beautiful. And I love how you describe it's a gift. We are all, I always feel we are all given special gifts and talents. It's just tapping into them and utilizing them to the fullest to benefit the universe and ourselves. Oh, I love that.
Yes,
that is.
Yes, absolutely.
That is so...
And I knew my services, that I was a light worker in my services, bringing on the horses, but I didn't know into what depths. And my journey here, as long as I have my horses and myself, I know that I'm here to continuously learn on my journey. My path will bring me to what is meant to be experienced, learned, lessons, and to be teaching from it. Oh dear, my phone is going to shut off here. Just bear with me before we get disconnected.
Okay.
I'm going to have to go upstairs and get the other phone. I don't want to get disconnected. I'm so terribly sorry about this.
That's fine. We will just hold for a moment while you get your next phone, and we'll be good to go.
Yes, I just don't want it to...
Definitely.
There, I got it in the nick of seconds. So talk about divine timing.
That's just what I was thinking. I thought, oh, my goodness, she noticed that, and it just all worked out fine. It's just part of the journey of life.
It sure is. It sure is. So thank you. Sorry about that. But, yes, I think that was a beautiful test to show what can happen. And it's all about energy.
Yes, it's all about energy. That was going to be one of my questions on how you feel the energy. Like you just said, it was the energy that you knew this phone was going to just about stop for you. So how do you feel the energies play in this intuitive soul guide that you are helping others with the horses?
A lot of the times, it's just knowing, and my actions speak loud and clear. Sometimes I do not even know why, and I'm just doing it, and I trust. And the more that I trust the energies of what is happening, the more it's presenting itself to me, because I am trusting the process of receiving this information of energies. Sometimes I'll feel it in the body, and learning to feel what is in the body in order to know that, okay, I got to trust this process. I'm feeling this. What does this mean? Go with it. And sometimes it's just knowing and I'm doing it. It's a feel. It's really, really hard to put a lot of this into words because a lot of it is a sense, and how you explain a sense without getting into the psychology and the scientific verbiage about it. Because it can get really deep into that category. So I kind of stay to the side of being able to explain it without explaining it really into depths where you'd really lose somebody.
Sure, I understand. Well, how do the horses come in to your helping people to realize, to basically, it sounds like, go within and help release some of these things and feel these energy and these senses? Where do the horses come into the circle of this?
That's a great and beautiful question. Because the horses are very magical in their presence and their energies, they draw in people because it is very common that people are attracted to. Energetically is what it is, but people don't understand why, because the horse is the beautiful viewing of this magical beauty of a horse, and it's the energy that is called in. So many years ago, whenever this all started, that they were combining horses and humans in healing, was very intriguing for me because I'm gifted, so are the horses gifted with energies, and it's magnified with the two of us together, and I didn't know the extent of it until I studied it. And like, I've been studying horses, I've been studying my energies, I've been studying spirituality and what it means to be an intuit and empathic, and I'm going, oh my gosh, the horses already are on that level. So I actually said, I want to get to their level. I want to get to the realm of their being, because they do not have the neocortex of a human. They do not operate as a human in their minds, because human minds can get a little scattered. And an animal, the horse, because they are a prey animal, they go by their surroundings of energy. What do they feel? They trust, and they know and sense when there is danger. As they are a prey animal, they're always on the lookout. Their nervous system is very heightened. That's why a horse will reset themselves with a roll in the sand, yawns, blinks, twitches, and so on and so forth. They have to reset their nervous system. So they are very in tune to energies from the human. And whatever the human is feeling sometimes, whether they know it or they don't, a horse will bring that forward. Next thing you know, if I have a client, and it happens quite often, how I've paired all this together is a knowing that I put the horses, and because I'm a light worker, I'm a service worker, that I knew that this was a match made in heaven, so to speak, in order to help the client not to get over, but to actually see what was troubling them. Sometimes the releasing and the transforming of the pains that they're holding within, because we as humans hold pain in our bodies. And it's so common to hear somebody has body pain, but they don't know why. So anyways, that's a whole different topic there. But I combined, because of the love and the knowing that I felt for the horses and human. So I just meshed the both together and did my studies. And I knew, again, because of being an intuitive and an empath, I would feel. I can sense things right away. Something is wrong, and sometimes it is very disturbing for me to always pick up when something is wrong. And that's where I knew that horses and humans was a perfect match in order to help us. And there is so much help that is needed in the humanity world, especially in today's world.
Yes.
So the love of the animals, the energetic and magnetic energies that I have, and the animals, the horses, know this. They feel it. So that's when they know, oh, she's receptive into that. She's tapped in, so here's my message back. And that's the trust. So I have clients that come here. I do my thing with the horses. I do my chat. I do my quiet time with them, and I let them know I'm here, and we are going to be having a client, and I welcome their gifts to surface for the client. And it never, ever fails. It's always transformative. It's always magical. And I don't think there's one time with a client that it doesn't affect me in a way of rejoicing, celebrating, and just amazing tears of joy.
Oh, Joanne, that is just beautiful. I can just feel your energy through the phone, and I got chills different times as you were talking about all that, because horses are so magical. I've always felt that, and they know before we get to them how we are feeling, and they react to that. I see that in my own, and I love that. Oh,
yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, absolutely. You cannot fool them.
No,
the only one that you're going to be fooling is yourself. You know?
Oh. Mhm.
And this is actually something that I do, not a test, but sometimes I'm going, how do I feel today? And then as I'm going out from the house, getting ready to go and do chores, or even just walking in the driveway because the paddock is right there, and I'll stop, and there's not one time that if they're right there that I do not say good morning, good afternoon, whatever. I always say hello. And I look to them, and they know this, for feedback about how am I today. And I watch them. I watch them. And it's like sometimes I know that it's a good day. I'm really having a good day. Something just transpired in my life that the energy is high, and then some other days it's not. Our energies fluctuate all the time. And I look for my own teachings and my own experiences, and I tune in with them every day. Every day. And there's always feedback. There is always feedback. And trust me, when things don't go well, it's like, okay, how were you feeling, Joanne? What was troubling you from that morning? Today's like almost done. But then it's like, wow, they brought it forth of what was really troubling me. And I thought, human mind, that I was okay. But my energy was not congruent, and the horse picked that up. And it's like, okay, I'm learning to invite and listen and allow them to speak as well.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, I just love that because they're picking up on your energies
Yes.
and being more in tune almost than what we are to how we feel. They're picking up on it.
Oh,
that
yes.
Is,
yes, very powerful. But if it's something that is deepened every time, every day, because if I was just me walking by them, not even acknowledging them to who they really are and their gifts, I wouldn't have this relationship. I wouldn't be in the work that I'm doing, first of all. And they are here to bring us even higher as the human that we are here on Earth. And they know the ones that know this. They will show you that they know that you know that who they are and what they are. It's just magical. It's just amazing. Trust me, I have had many lessons with them. I've had many tears with them. I've had many magical moments with them. And I will always learn from them, always.
I hear you're bringing tears to my eyes because, oh, my goodness, I just love it because I have felt so close to my horses and I've just grown so much towards them, and I look to them. I mean, I walk out the door, and in the morning I have one that's just right out there, and he's always talking to me, and I tell him good morning. I'm just like you. I recognize him. And they bring so much into our world, and they are magical. There's no other way to put it. They are just a very majestic, magical animal.
Absolutely. Which just brings me to one of the posts on my pages that I did this weekend. It was just a picture of a short video clip of the two horses side by side, and it was Sunday, and because of who I am, I wrote, God is good, and I am so blessed to have been gifted with the unimaginable. And that's how I left it. And it was like, you look at them and everything that I do with them, and I feel and I receive and get directions from, I would never have been able to imagine receiving this. I would never have been able to imagine ever being where I am today with these horses. And people that know me would be the first ones to say, no, I never would have imagined this for Joanne either.
Oh, wow. But you opened up your soul to them horses to let them come in and help you is what I am hearing. And that is beautiful.
Yes, that is so. You are so right, Joyce, because we are all here as a soul, and my question to my experience here on Earth and to my horses is, what can I do? What is my next step for my soul to evolve to its capacity? I am so open, and sometimes I don't receive the messages because I'm trying so hard that I've blocked it. But it is true. My soul is wide open. And because of so, I do receive. And I've noticed my soul speaks when I least expect it because I'm not trying and I'm not blocking the energies to receive. It knows how open you are, and it knows how closed you are.
Wow. And the horse knows that too. He knows it better than we do. Or they know it better than we do. Yes,
absolutely. And there is nothing greater of a sense, of a feeling of the deep love than whenever I am just with them. I get so lost with them, like whether it's grooming, just sitting, enjoying the sun, working in the round pen, or doing some exercises, it doesn't matter. They know the difference whenever it's time to work and when it's time to just be. And you cannot find that feeling elsewhere, not for me anyways. I can speak of myself and for witnessing of my clients. That is what I practice because I know that feeling and I want to go back to it over and over. If I can live that way 100%, then that would be good, but I'm not quite there yet.
Oh, that is just beautiful, because I know even walking out to feed them, just feeding them, I just get this sensation of, oh, I just love this. This is just where I want to be. I want to be with that horse, and it's just being with them. It's not. Sometimes it's just giving them their feed and just the love they show and appreciation for doing that. I mean, it is just incredible. Yes, I can totally relate to what you're saying. I love it.
Oh, yes.
Joanne.
I'm sure we can talk forever about this stuff here and stories. There's always
definitely
stories.
could. Yes, there is. There is so many stories, and this interview has gone so quickly. I am just like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe it's almost coming to a close.
My gosh.
I know. I had pages here of things I was going to talk about and ask you, and I'm like, oh my word, I am just overwhelmed. I love all this. Just love it.
Yes, and sometimes I talk too much.
No, you don't. You do not. You share so much knowledge and wisdom, and you share from the heart. I feel that totally. I can just see it. And I'm looking at, you are so welcome, and I'm looking at your webpage with your horse Oreo and you, and I can just feel the love that's coming between you two, and it just brings tears to my eyes, because I just absolutely, I love that, because I can see the love in the horse's eyes and the love for both of you. It is really beautiful. Very beautiful.
And that would actually have to be a whole other call, because there is quite the story between Oreo and I, and it's really beautiful, to where we came from to where we are today, and the lessons, the love, the trust, the bond, the communication, the allowance of just being who you are. He has taught me that, and that is huge. That is huge. It's amazing. But yes, and Oreo and I should probably write a book.
I think so too. I think you should, and we will definitely do an interview about you and Oreo. I would love to hear that story, and so would our listeners. That would be beautiful. I know.
Oh, yes, I would love to share it.
Oh, awesome. Well, as we come to a close on this interview, what tips would you like to leave with our listeners today, Joanne?
What is coming through for me here is in today's world, I know you guys are in the States, but it doesn't matter. We're all in the world. We're all in this together. We are going through some trials, tribulations in so many different areas. The pandemic has brought us to a wall. And also, I'm going to put forth that we all had to dig deep into our hearts, and if not, please do so, in order to find, and bring forth the gifts that you have found during this pandemic, and bring it forth. And if you're having any troubles, please reach out to someone, whether it be a phone call, because I know depending on where we live, if you're in lockdown or not, and we are here, please reach out. There are a lot of resources out there. And I will speak for myself. Anyone who would like to communicate via email, via telephone call, via Zoom, via any other way other than in person, I personally am here to help. But I will always leave the listeners with the tidbit of reach into your heart, bring forth goodness, share the goodness, and if you're having a hurdle to jump over, a bridge to cross, reach out, and I'm here, and you're there, and I am very blessed to be here. But yes, don't give up, and keep moving forward in a way that you never knew that you could.
Oh, Joanne, those were just beautiful. Oh, I just love it. Oh, wow. Reach into your heart. I know. That touches it. Oh, I love that. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful, Joanne.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That is my message. That was strong and within myself here, not just for everybody, but for myself here. Oh,
that was a beautiful way. Tips to leave with our listeners and to close the interview. Oh, I love that. Absolutely loved it. Well, we definitely want to have you back on my show. This was just incredible. I loved every minute of it, Joanne.
Oh, thank you. I love being here, and it's an honor being here, and I'm looking forward to our next chat, absolutely, and with a whole different story.
Okay. Oh, that sounds great. Oh, so am I. Thank you again so much. And I want to thank all of our listeners for listening to this incredible diva, Joanne Routher. And be sure to share this show with all your family and friends. Check out all the hosts and their shows on divasthatcare.com. Have a fantastic day. Be kind to all. Remember, give your animals that extra hug and share your love with them. And until we connect again on Robust Lifestyles, stay strong and healthy.
Thanks for listening. This show was brought to you by Divas That Care. Connect with us on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course on divasthatcare.com, where you can subscribe to our newsletter so you don't miss a thing.